Hi everybody, it's Bill Gilliland here with this week's Action Coach Business Profile, and we're talking to Jensen Gelfond here with Asheville Digital Lifestyle. So Jensen, welcome.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. I appreciate the opportunity.
So tell us a little bit about Jensen and how you got to come to Asheville and how you got started with the Asheville Digital Lifestyle.
Sure. Well, it's certainly been a winding road for me, as with many who come to Asheville. I'm originally from New Jersey. I went to school, a small school called Jensen College in Pennsylvania. I majored in environmental studies. Came down to Asheville and worked for an event planning company for several years, where I ended up being their head of IT, green festivals. And from there decided that I wanted to try and strike out on my own, and I came back to that passion that I've always had, which is technology and helping people. I've been helping people with technology since age 5. It took a few years to figure out that that was something that I could also transition to my career, but I have, and it's been wonderful.
So you've taken basically your hobby and made it into your business.
Exactly, yes. While I was working with green festivals, I was starting to moonlight a little on the side to help people, some of the people I knew, their neighbors. It just sort of blossomed into something great, very naturally. I didn't think this is what I was going to do, but looking back, very obvious.
Right. So tell us who you serve. Who are your clients or your ideal clients?
Right. So I serve both home users as well as businesses and entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are my favorite kind of client to serve because they're always looking to move forward and usually quite rapidly. And so I love that those people tend to really need consistent help, are always looking to the next big thing. Technology is fast changing, and entrepreneurs are the ones who enjoy being able to keep pace and really get the most out of their technology.
So tell us exactly what you do for these entrepreneurs and other folks that you help.
I help people to be more comfortable and confident with their technology. So it could be someone starting a business later in life, for example. Maybe they didn't need to use technology the way they need to now. It's really a core requirement now that business owners use technology to help automate their businesses, to be more productive. And so I come in and get people comfortable with their devices and their software, whether it's a Mac or a PC, smartphone, iPad, anything that can connect to the internet. I help people weave those devices into their businesses and their lives. I do a lot of productivity training, so helping people get less cluttered email inbox, going paperless, and also all the standard IT guy stuff too. So this doesn't work, please fix this. But my favorite kind of client is the one who wants to learn, and I do a lot of hands-on, one-to-one teaching.
Right, so you're really mostly on the people side of the technology business as opposed to the hardcore down and dirty IT, tear up the computer and fix it kind of business. Is that right?
That's right. When it comes to how I serve my clients, I serve them best when we're together and when they're learning, or when I'm serving them one-to-one. Now, my favorite part of my business is definitely the people side, and that really differentiates me from the majority of IT professionals here in Asheville, or really anywhere. Most IT guys enjoy working with the technology most, and I love technology. I just keep my head steeped in it all day long, but my joy really comes from helping people to live their lives more easily, and that's what technology allows us to do. So having that personal connection with people, which most people don't get from their IT guy, that's something that I really cherish.
So you're not really an IT consultant, so to speak. You're more of an IT trainer.
In part, yes. I do. I certainly will do on occasion more IT consultant type jobs. I continue to work for green festivals. Twice a week I go in there and I'm their IT manager. But in terms of where my business is growing is in the one-to-one, the hands-on work with individuals, entrepreneurs, and the smaller businesses.
Tell us a story. Tell us a success story of somebody you've been able to help. You don't have to use names, or you can if you'd like, but just give us a success story of somebody you've been able to help.
Yeah, sure. Well, one of my clients, her name is Suzanne, and she's got a voiceover talent agency that she runs from Asheville, North Carolina. She works mostly with people out on the West Coast and Hollywood and that kind of thing, and she is really, really busy. She's a one-woman business. She doesn't necessarily want to complicate things by hiring others, and she needed to get more efficient. She really just needed to be able to focus on her clients and move some of the more operational things out of the way. I helped get her set up with customer relations management system, CRM, called Salesforce, that lets her record all of her contact with her clients. That way, whenever somebody has a question about a prior interaction, it's all right there just in front of her. Got her set up in the cloud so that her contacts, her calendars, she has 4 or 5 different computers that she works with. It's just a ton of work that she does, but it's a joy to be able to help her to focus more on the clients and less on the noise of all the information that she has to store about them.
Right, so you helped her actually do her job and take the technology worries away from her. Is that right?
Exactly, yes, and allowing her to do her job from anywhere as well. Already it's almost 100% remote what she does, but she may be home or she may be out and about, and her prior system, her smartphone, wasn't talking to her computer. They were not connected to the cloud. It was just hard for her to herd all of her information that she needed on a daily basis in a place that was easy for her to get to, and I was able to help her get over those hurdles, and her business is doing great.
So for those of you who'd like to make your business location independent, then you probably need to have a chat with Jensen at Asheville Digital Lifestyle. So Jensen, what else would you like to tell the folks in this area of the country?
In terms of being able to take your own technology to the next step, we've reached a really interesting and exciting point in technology, where technology has gotten easy enough to use, where virtually anyone can take advantage of it to make their lives just a little bit easier. What I do is really help you pick through all those hundreds of different cloud-based products that work on various platforms. There's a million different brands out there. There's the Apples and the Androids and the Microsofts, Googles out there, and it's really confusing for some people, and I just help them to pare it down to the basics and be able to make a solution that works without having to really know a lot of that background. I steep myself in technology, so you don't have to, and that's really a real value that I provide to my clients. Is they tell me the goal, and I help them get there without them having to do a ton of extra research or time investment.
So how much time would you say you'd have to spend sort of re-educating yourself and keeping up with the fast pace of technology?
Well, I don't really think about it that way, because if I thought about the amount of time, it would, it's a lot of time, but it's something that I enjoy, and it's something I'm doing constantly, whether it's in the grocery checkout line, waiting 5 minutes for that, on NPR when I'm on my morning commute, or otherwise. I'm just always keeping my ear to the ground. I use something called RSS, which is a system that allows me to aggregate hundreds of different news sources to get the best and most relevant technology news. And I don't think I'd be able to be in this business if I didn't love doing that, because things change so constantly that you just always have to be in it, even a week or two out, and you could be missing the next big thing. And clients want to know what's new and what's best. That's a natural human instinct, and I need to provide that for them. But luckily, it's a joy to do so.
What's been most surprising for you as you've built this business over the last few years? What's been a big surprise for you?
The biggest surprise, I think, has actually been when you're making the right decisions for your business, how easy it can be. I've definitely had hard moments in my business, big decisions. Everybody has their disappointments, their trials and tribulations. But when you are committed to your business, and not just committed, but have a holistic idea of what's going on the financial end, the marketing end, the operations end, when you're paying attention on a consistent basis, it doesn't have to be as hard as many people describe it. It doesn't have to be that ball of stress or those extremely late nights. I've certainly had my fair share of them, but it's not a requirement. You don't have to kill yourself to make your own business, and I feel like I've been able to have a really good balance, and that's what many people here in Asheville are looking for, is that balance between work and life. And somehow, even though I'm a solo entrepreneur right now, I've been able to do that. Now things are expanding. I need to look at my business model as I continue to gain more clients. But right now, it's just been a really enjoyable journey.
Hence the name Asheville Digital Lifestyle. So, Jensen, how would someone get in touch with Jensen and Asheville Digital Lifestyle? How would they do that?
You could call me at 828-354-0371 or check out my website at www.ashevilledigitallifestyle.com.
Well, Jensen, I just want to thank you for coming in today. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it.
Thank you, Bill.